What you're about to hear is some of the most brain dead, nonsensical, you don't know what you're talking about nonsense you'll ever heard. At no point in their rambling, incoherent thought train did they come anywhere close to what can be considered a correct ideal. They will be awarded no points, and I'm going to laugh as their player count goes down. The developers of Helldivers 2 went to GDC, so a commie gathering of developers, strike one, where they talk about how they brainwashed you into believing and supporting a fascist state. Now, this quote right here is probably the only accurate statement in this entire rambling nonsense. We actually tried to get people to recognize the science of what is a totalitarian state. No, you don't. You make a game where you shoot bugs and robots and now zombies created by aliens. You're a circus. You're not intellectuals. You're not academics, though that one you should probably be okay with because academics are... okay, that's an argument for another day. You make a game. Oh, hey, look, they have refreshed now my little notifications. It's pink. Yeah, I'm on a headset right now because I broke my mic. You're not trying to convince people of anything. You just made a game that makes money. That's your role. So like I said, they went to GDC, where they began spouting the usual Marxist nonsense that you could expect from GDC. How they are a satire of authoritarian regimes. I don't think you know what authoritarianism is. And the United Nations has been constantly contacting them about psychological manipulation. All right, look. This is how dumb these people are. So, it's a really fun game, so the community likes to cosplay and roleplay as Helldivers. Do you see anyone trying to make managed democracy an actual form of government? Despite the fact that actually it would probably be a way step up from what we have right now. Just think about it. You take a test, you prove what you think, and then whoever what you believe in is the candidate that represents that is who gets to be put in charge of the government. No lying, no BS, no deluding yourself, no voting for along party lines, even though the party doesn't represent you. You get the kind of person you truly believe should be running the country. That is objectively a better system. And it is also objectively not fascist or totalitarian. Totalitarian states do not let you fucking vote. And in the rare instances where they do let you vote, you are voting for the one party. You are voting for who they tell you can vote for. You don't get a wide breadth of candidates that are selected based on your actual beliefs. That is not how totalitarianism works. Authoritarianism, you're a bit more accurate right there, but I still don't think they know what that means. What is Helldivers 2? Fundamentally, it would probably be fun to play co-op action shooter where you're put in the shoes of an evil side grunts of pop culture. Not reading his name. We asked ourselves, could we brainwash an entire community to fight for a fascist state? Would they? Would they be okay with that? And it turns out, yeah, actually. No, you didn't, you fucking moron. You don't even know what fascism means. Fascism has two practical definitions. One, it is a system made by Gentile in Italy. It was like Marxism, but instead of centering around class struggle, it centered around families. And it's actually a bit more nonsensical than Marxism, and that's saying something. The other one is the practical application where Mussolini and company took Gentile's work and put it into practical application. Super Earth is neither of these two definitions. You didn't even make a fascist state. You don't know what fascism means, and frankly, you should be fired. It is no wonder this game has struggled as much as it has. They hit lightning in a bottle, then smashed the bottle because the developers of this game are straight morons. Think about it. PSM requirement. Okay, we can blame that on Sony. But then they run the game into the ground for months. 4 months telling players they don't know what they want, they don't really want that, and ignoring them. For their numbers to go lower and lower and lower until they finally cave and push out an update where they actually make the game fun again. These are the developers who couldn't anticipate player movement, yet they think themselves masterminds that can brainwash people. Hey, do you see anyone endorsing fascism in real life? What? No? Oh, what a shocker. What a shocker that no one is endorsing fascism that plays your game. What a shocker that you don't see people wearing the Super Earth uniform, the Helldiver uniform, at communist events, at actual fascist events. What a shocker that fascism and communism are on the decline with the rise of populism. Oh, what a shocker that you people don't have a clue what you're talking about. We do it all in fun and good spirits. No, you know, you're a moron. And we actually try to get people to recognize the science of what a totalitarian state. And I butchered that one again. No, you don't, because Super Earth is not a totalitarian state. It is an authoritarian, democratically elected state. These people don't even understand political science and are talking about how they brainwash you. The only ones brainwashed here are the developers. And it's no surprise that they show up at the largest grouping of brainwashed individuals in the game industry, GDC. Man, I gotta stop ripping these guys a new one. I gotta get through this. Come on, come on, come on. If you start wearing the same uniform as everyone else, that's called a job. And you do salutes constantly, that's called being in the military, moron. You might be in a totalitarian regime. No, you might just be doing a job in the military. Any military on the planet. This moron thinks military is a totalitarian. Kevin, focus, man. Skip. Actually, we got a message from the UN asking if we want to talk in some form about psychological defense against manipulation. A commie wanting to talk about psychological manipulations. You're in a cult, bro. I'm not asking a cult member to talk about psychological manipulation unless we're looking at someone who came out of the cult and has complete awareness of every step along the path in which they entered a cult-like mentality. Then your opinion would be worthwhile. He didn't elaborate on whether anything actually came of this. Yeah, you know what? Based on these two paragraphs, I'm going to assume nothing came of it because the UN realized these people are absolute morons and have nothing of substance to add to the conversation. They can't teach people anything on anything. Because if they had them at the UN to give speech, the next day the internet would be mocking the UN. Rightfully so. Want to say they pulled aesthetics from the US. Oh, they're actually calling the US military totalitarian. These people actually insulted the US government military. Wow. The EU, okay, that's actually fair. That's actually close to totalitarian. And the UN, alongside mantras of regimes like Nazi Germany and North Korea, it creates a pleasing aesthetics because there's something totalitarian regimes are really good at, pleasing aesthetics. He legitimately just insulted the US military and its veterans. Wow. See, I only checked out these two paragraphs here before I made this video. I did not read that paragraph there yet. I did not know he was that stupid. So, Pirate Nation, he made a wonderful compilation because people have figured out that they're being insulted by a bunch of morons. And the downvoting has begun. The negative reviews. Honestly, screw Helldivers 2. I was actually considering getting this game, but after this, just nah. No matter how great the community is, and to the Helldivers 2 community, you guys are great. I love your memes. I love all the artwork you guys make. I love all the cool videos you guys have made. I love how you guys have all made this really exciting, really cool looking universe alongside the developers who are unfortunately are just absolutely morons. You know, you guys are fantastic. I'm not attacking you in any way, shape, or form. Unless you guys want to do something moronic too. But you guys ain't. You guys are fantastic and you deserve better developers. Screw these guys. That's all I gotta say. Peace out.